All right, so welcome back. Hopefully, all of you guys are having a fabulous day here today. Patch notes are now here. We have the 115 maintenance and event notice. This is the solo. Imagine it. I'm just kidding, dude. Everyone's been saying it's solo leveling confirmed because of the teasers and such, but the teasers were just weird. I'll be honest with you. I get what they were trying to show, but they were just stupid. Let's be very honest here. 115 maintenance and event notice. It was for Bond, right? They were trying to do it as if like those are each of the sins, and then each sin disappears, leaving Bond there. That was the point of the teaser. I don't know, man. They were doing too much. Like the city, there was no point of the city that was just put there because each teaser there was no city, it was more foresty afterwards. Like what was that, bro? I don't even know what that was, but. For this over here, we have Hero Grade LR Evolution, Foxin Greed, Greed Adventurer Bond. And Bond looks good, man. He looks good, dude. Gather Legendary Seals and Evolve Bond. After 115 update maintenance, the Foxin Greed Adventurer Bond Legendary Evolution option will be available. That is LR Bond over here. Got his 2 attacks and everything. We have Unique Extort Life. So this is the original, and oh my god, did they add to it. Holy hell, we'll open this in a new tab here, see if it's a little bit better to view for the quality and such. So let's just go into the paragraph here. Increase basic stats of applicable allies by 5% for each one participating in battle. Applicable ally is human, fairies, and 7 deadly sins. The hero gains the Hunter effect at the start of the battle. Hunter increases lifesteal by 1% up to a maximum of 30% for every 3% of diminished HP when using a skill. Increase damage dealt with all target attack skills by 50%. For each extort effect on enemies, the hero's crit damage increases by 50% and HP by 10%. If the hero does not take damage during the enemy's turn, Hunter's Mark is applied on all enemies at the start of the ally's turn, stacks up to 3 times. Hunter's Mark, all stats minus 10%, resets upon taking damage. The hero's basic stats increase by 5% up to a maximum of 15% for each Hunter's Mark on enemies. So, I mean, so this part over here is iffy. Like we tested that with Sariel, kind of a stupid effect because it's like, to a degree, when you're using that, most of the time, any team you're going against has, AoE attacks. Like, all of them have AoE attacks. Like, let's be honest here. So I don't know how that's going to operate, but everything else sounds pretty good. It really does. So 5% base for each of them, which is fine. The usual. Nothing seems too crazy there. The hero gains the Hunter effect at the start of the battle. Hunter increases lifesteal by 1% up to a maximum of 30% for every 3% of a diminished HP when using a skill. Increases damage dealt with all target attack skills by 50%. Then for each extort on enemies, the hero's crit damage increases by 50% and HP by 10%. It's not bad. Like, it's not a bad LR. Will it be good, like, on a human team? Potentially. It's not bad. It's just, like, this is iffy to a degree. If the hero does not take damage during the enemy's turn, then that gets applied. But it's like, when? And then you also have, over here, it resets once attacked. So, I don't know. We'll see how this one operates, but you could definitely kick this off often, huh? Right? Like, this you can't. Let's be honest, but when testing with Sariel, it was fun because the protect exists and that saved you. In this case, you can't really have that protect. You have Arthur taunting and such, but gotta see. So inflicts sever damage equal to 200% instead of 150. Sever is 3 times crit chance increase. Sever, then 250, and then life steals 35% of the attack. So wait a minute. Wait a freaking minute there. And then further it, sever, and then 300%, and then 40% lifesteal, which, not bad. Yeah, that's it. So over here, extorts 20%, now it's 25%, but it's fine that this didn't really increase because technically it increased over here, right? Technically. And then 25, then 30%, and then same thing, 50% over, yeah, everything. They added spike damage, and then spike is just 2 times crit damage increase, and then spike damage, and then 2 times crit damage increase. No actual damage buff, though. So, altogether, I think it's going to be a decent LR. I don't think anything like busted, but I think it's going to work. I think it's going to function. Will human team make a comeback? I don't know. Will this pair well with upcoming, if it's true, if they do it, which who knows? Solo leveling collab, potentially. Could be a human collab. Like everything, in my opinion, it's like it's a coin flip, where it's a human collab or an unknown collab, because feels like we do get like one human collab a year. Feels like that's like the meta. So Don't know if it's this one or where it is, but let me see. By 2026, I'll talk to you if we do get one human collab a year. By now, it's like it's a trend. So curious if this is the year we get one. just how things work here. But that's there. So that is the entire LR for Bond. Nothing too like busted breaking the game, but it's pretty cool. They added a relic for Galland. Oh my god. If there is a coursed enemy at the start of the battle, the hero's basic stats increase by 30%, sorry. Coursed. I said coursed. Right. Coursed. Okay. The hero's crit chance and crit damage increases by 10% for each buff applied to the hero, up to maximum 50%. So it's something. Got a relic finally. So leaks were accurate. Leaks have been there for a bit now. So that means Cusack is up next. Shocking, they brought one here during a dead week. They've never done that before. So very shocking they chose to do that. But W devs, I guess. Last video got to them, like, dude, this guy's insulting us hardcore. New bosses coming out. Canopus. I don't know how to say it. So that's there. New bundles are coming up, obviously, for the LR. It's kind of what they always do. New Year 2025 event boss parade. Grayon is going to be releasing. Pretty standard stuff there. Altogether, that's what you're going to get on the standard rewards. And then event exchange shop over here. Some more of these, 5 of these. Costume for Merlin. And the other stuff associated. Battle event is kicking up for the catastrophe. That's there. Revamp of Knighthood boss battle. New missions are being added to the Knighthood boss battle. The calculation method for the battle score is being updated. Missions can be viewed on the Knighthood boss battle screen, formation screen, or in the mission list in the battle screen. Please note that the heroes eligible for bonus points may change for each Knighthood boss battle season. Be sure to check the details and make use of them accordingly. And that's there. More details can be found in the game. Some rewards for the boss battle health difficulty will be adjusted. Before 5,500 is going to be buffed from 200 to 400. Not bad. And then 75 anvils will be changed into one of those, equipment selectors. And then 6,700, instead of 200 of that, you get 75 of that. So nice, I guess. We'll take that. And then Knighthood boss battle will be added to the main screen, where entering the Knighthood boss battle and the main menu will be removed. Oh, that's there. So pretty cool, though. We have finally a new boss and Knighthood boss battle care. This is crazy. Improvement on the display of the side story quests. Once you complete the story side story Ragnarok sacrifice quest, the side story notification will be removed from the top right of the menu Tavern World. Upon clearing all quests of the side story Ragnarok sacrifice, the final quest will be appear under the side story tab in the progress category of the quest. So they're adding main story over here. They're adding it over here. And then bug fix over here for the deer in PvP. The game stops when passing the limit time while using the talent over here. When this over here, using talent, the opponent's skill cards are exposed. Oh my god, that's crazy. Heroes assigned to the auto mode of certain PvE activities and defense team in Knighthood boss battle do not use their talents. Thank you. So pretty much that's what we have over here. Yeah, pretty good altogether. I don't know if it's a 10 out of 10 like destroying the meta unit. Don't think it is. But that is patch notes. Galland relic sounds pretty cool too. Not a bad update for this is supposed to be a dead week, a complete dead week, right? Basically, all this stuff was supposed to be last week and make it feel more grand, but instead they scattered it across duration of 3 weeks to make it feel like, hey, there's something every week. So that's what they did, all right? Next week is something also. Then the week after that is something also. So kind of cool. This whole month had something every week, technically. Take care, have fun. Peace out.